Hello everybody and Happy New Year! I hope you all had some really fun Yuletide adventures last month. I have a very unique painting for you today. This video is a little bit late. I planned on releasing it in December, but I got distracted with fun family time with my family, and we celebrated the holidays, and I just decided to take a little bit of a hiatus. But I'm back with an awesome and very unique painting video for you guys today. So I have an odd fascination with bodybuilders. I think that they're incredibly fun to draw and they add a certain level of difficulty to painting. I've drawn a few different bodybuilders in the past, my most popular bodybuilder piece being my Bodybuilder Coffee Man painting. I have stickers available of that on my Etsy store if you're interested in it. That particular piece is coming up on 10 years soon, so I figured I should start adding some more updated bodybuilder paintings that showcase the skills that I've learned over the years. I figured that since it was December and it was Merry Chrysler season, why not draw the big man himself, Santa Claus, as a bodybuilder? I just thought it'd be really funny and fitting for the season that I was drawing it in. Bodybuilders are obviously very muscular. They intensely train their body and have an insanely protein-rich diet to achieve the physiques that they have. Modern-day bodybuilders have a pretty low body fat percentage, so they're gonna be pretty unique to draw since there is such a heavy focus on proper muscle placement. When you're drawing a quote-unquote normal body, you don't need to worry about capturing the muscles to such an intense degree. The biceps and obliques, for example, are not as defined because there is more body fat to kind of hide those muscles. So it's a little bit more forgiving in that aspect. So because of all that, it gives me the opportunity to learn more about muscle placement and how the muscles move with the skin in a unique way. I have noticed that drawing bodybuilders has improved my anatomy skills quite a bit. I'm able to translate the knowledge I learned from drawing bodybuilders to my paintings where I have more common bodies. So I started off with sketching my piece out in my sketchbook, which I did not record this time because I forgot. I don't often record my sketching process when it comes to more detailed pieces like this. I typically get all cozied up and watch some shows in my bed or hang out at a coffee shop. So when I'm sketching all this stuff out, it's not really an ideal position for recording that process. I did want to record the drawing process of this piece because I thought that the footage would be interesting to watch, but since I'm so used to sketching in more relaxed settings, that idea kind of slipped my mind until after I had finished sketching it out. I do plan on recording some of my sketching and composition processes in the future though. I have a lot of paintings I need to focus on finishing first, so it might be a while before I can actually record those sketch processes for more detailed paintings. After I sketched it out, I cleaned up the sketch and I added shadows and details everywhere to help me plan out how I'd approach the painting process. I like to have little maps like this when I approach paintings. Having a plan makes the painting look more detailed and more professional. I don't always need a plan, but if it's a painting that will take a while to complete, I like to have a reference so I know what colors I'm going to use and where I want to place shadows, because sometimes I forget what my original plan was for a painting. So having that reference reminds me of what my thought process was when I was beginning the painting. But for this particular one, I completed the painting process in 2 hours. I didn't add too much details to the background, and I was honestly in the zone when painting Bodybuilder Santa, so it was incredibly easy for me to just bust this painting out. For the background, I let the paint drip down into the background, and then I used rock salt to kind of mimic snow. I thought it looked fuzzy enough to where it wasn't like a main focus. I also intended this piece to be turned into a sticker design, so I wanted a simpler background to make it easier for me to cut out the Bodybuilder Santa subject when I went to edit it in Photoshop and prepare for it to be cut onto sticker paper with my Silhouette machine, which, you know, is kind of like a Cricut, but a different brand. When it came to painting the Bodybuilder Santa Claus himself, I painted the body with gouache. I started off with wanting him to be tanned and kind of have an oily sheen to him, like you would see at like a bodybuilding show, but I didn't like how it looked. To me, it made more sense for his skin to be more pale because he's Santa Claus. He lives at the North Pole. They don't get very much sunlight, and it just doesn't like seem like his vibe to spend time underneath a tanning booth or having the elves give him a spray tan. So I decided to make him very pale so his rosy cheeks popped out a little bit more. After I added the initial layer of gouache, I decided to add some texture and different colors of shadows with some of my Prismacolor colored pencils. I also used it to add some sharper lines where there would be harder shadows on some of the muscles. I used some lighter colored pencils to blend out some of these darker shades that I used for the colored pencils as well. When I was done with that part of the process, I added another layer of gouache to soften those colors a bit. They were too intense and popped out too much. I wasn't a huge fan of it. It didn't seem to fit with the rest of the skin colors, so I wanted to try and make the colored pencils more cohesive with the rest of the skin. So I added a lighter layer of the skin color gouache on the top. When I let that dry, I started to add a bit more shadows and brighter highlights to really make his muscles pop. I think that my plan worked out well because the abs looked amazing. After I finished the hair and the fluff on his shorts and hats, I took a little break and did not press the record button when I came back. It's a little unfortunate because I really wanted to show the ending of the piece. I love how it came out, and finishing up the beard really brought the whole piece together. show you the finished piece and talk about it. I went for a blue-gray for the beard and clothing fluff, and I outlined the Santa as well. I also took some black colored pencil, cleaned up the outline a bit to try to make it pop a bit more, and I strategically placed the black colored pencil at the darkest spots of his body. So that's about it for this piece. I will have some prints and stickers available on my Etsy for those interested. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all on Thursday. Goodbye!